I'm Melody Knowles, and I'm the Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Virginia Seminary, and also Associate Professor of Old Testament.
I'm Tim Sedgwick. This is my 21st year.
My name is Judy Fentress Williams, and I am Professor of Old Testament here at Virginia Theological Seminary.
My name is Amy Dyer. I'm Professor of Christian Education and Pastoral Theology at Virginia Theological Seminary.
So my name is Allison St. Louis, and I serve as the Director of Field Education in the second 3 years program.
I first met Allison when she was a student here. She was one of my students. I was delighted when she came to be the Director of Field Education.
The faculty at Virginia Seminary is a group of scholars, priests, and lay people all operating at the top of their game.
So I would say that if we were going to choose one word to describe the faculty at VTS, it would be passionate. That everyone here is passionate about what they do.
I've worked with Amy Dyer as academic dean while she was dean of students. She has been about lay education. She has been about theological education for the whole church. And that's really what she has done ever since she's been here.
I'm teaching a course on human growth and development right now. And we were talking about different perspectives, and I brought in the dark side of how we are and how we think about each other sometimes, and how Christ calls us to be in the light. And kind of always connected. May the force be with you. May God be with you.
Why did we start watching Star Wars?
What I remember is hearing that there were people on this faculty that had never seen Star Wars, and I'm pretty sure that that was in my interaction with Allison St. Louis.
Allison had never seen it, and she said, "Oh, I'd love to see it."
And of course, they were aghast that I could actually not have seen Star Wars.
So we decided we would make sure that Allison got to watch Star Wars.
Wouldn't you want to be a fly on the wall in that conversation?
It was at my house because I have a fairly large screen TV. We had chocolate ice cream and vanilla ice cream, and then we had a couple of wonderful salads that Tim's wife, Martha, made for us.
We laughed. We all started saying,
I got a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Even now in our emails, we'd write, I've got a bad feeling about this.
So there are all these questions about the force. What is the force? May the force be with you. That is faith. I mean, that is faith. He is walking in the knowledge that the force is going to get him where he needs to go, and it works. So it's such a powerful moment for people to see this is kind of what faith looks like. Can't see it, literally, he cannot see. You can't see it, you don't know where it is, but you trust it.
Recently discovered in some readings that I've been doing about Celtic Christianity, about George Lucas's use of the knights, that the Jedi Knights were modeled after the Knights Templar.
So I think the struggle between good and evil was both internally and then between the characters and among the various groups was very striking for me.
Let me say, I love the relationship between Han and Chewie. I just love their friendship.
Do I have a favorite character? Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I like the Ewoks.
So my favorite character is Yoda because he exemplifies grace, centeredness, and wisdom.
Allison is a little bit like Yoda. She's very wise, and in faculty meetings, she often will make an observation that reminds us or brings us back to ourselves.
I'm looking for the next Star Wars film because the last one was good, and I want to see how they've extended the story backwards or forward.
May the force be with you.
May the force be with you.
And also with you.